Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Yak-City Gaming, everybody, here on Clemhawks. Just thought, everybody else got to do a video today, so I figured I'd bring you a little bit of content and just talk about a little bit of excitement, right? We're getting closer to MLB The Show 22, releasing here in the next 10 days or so, and of course that means we get to enjoy another year's version of the show yet again, and another great baseball season. So, when you're talking MLB The Show, Yak-City Gaming, when you're talking, oh my goodness, those are good memories from way back in the day. We're talking 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's the heyday of Yak-City Gaming back then. Now coming out of retirement all this time later to, well, sit here and play some MLB The Show 22. So we've had about 4 years off at this stage, and here we are getting into it yet again for another cycle. Is the fact of, man, it got me thinking, right? Back to what was my favorite MLB The Show? What was the kind of year where I'm like, man, that is the most fun I had playing this show? And I think, quite honestly, you have to go back to MLB 16 The Show. I think it was still MLB 16 The Show back then. Who knows? It might have been MLB The Show 16 at that point. But that was kind of the heyday coming out party for the entire YouTube scene back then. Definitely the heyday of Clemhawks. Definitely a great time to be around on Yak-City Gaming back in the day when it was still Yak-City Gaming, and now here on this special guest spot that Clemhawks is nice enough to give me, and we find ourselves now back in the routine. But getting to meet all the great guys, great people in the community that were just starting out, right? Just getting into what this community has become. And you know what? It was a great time being on the footsteps of greatness, essentially, as we stepped our way into a major esports category, into a major platform of content, especially with what guys have gone on to do with MLB The Show. And I look forward to just scratching more or less the surface of those capabilities of this community this year round with MLB The Show 22. But yes, if I had to go back and say, man, you know what, there's a year I wish I would have tried way harder, a year that I had way too much fun with my friends playing MLB The Show, well, it would have been MLB The Show 16, that is for sure. So, I guess the last story I'll leave you with before I head on out is the fact of, without MLB The Show 16, I'm not here doing this right now for you. I wouldn't have met my good buddy Clem Hawks. I wouldn't have gotten to build that relationship over a sprawling 6 years where both of us have gone through more or less heck and high water. I don't know if Clem's going to allow me to use the other word here on the channel. We try to keep it as family appropriate as possible, but my goodness, right, it has been a journey the past 6 years, and now we get to kind of all come together, him, me, and Gillies TV together to bring you some MLB The Show 22 content. I'm very much so looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got some stuff to attend to tonight, so if the boys are up streaming, enjoy that. If not, I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow talking some more MLB The Show 22. I am up on out of here.